My thought for the week is the components of a walk. So what should your walk consist of? So let me start by saying 98% of it should be command free. You know, you shouldn't have your dog in some sort of a command. It should be just a walk, you know. You should mix that into that though, some commands and you know, some of your training. So the most important thing in your dog's life is scent. So letting your dog have a sniff around and all that sort of stuff to the dog is the most important thing you can let them do. So letting them have a sniff and letting them, wander around and follow their nose. Really important for the dog's state of mind because it calms them down. It gives them satisfaction. You know, it's the primary sense they have. So it is the most important thing in your dog's world. And if we remove that from your walk, then you know that's leads to a lot of frustration. So what's the components? Exercise the body, exercise the mind. Exercise in the body's easy, you just move. So that's easy. Exercise in the mind though, you know, that takes engagement on both sides. So letting them have a sniff actually is exercise in the mind. You're giving them a chance to, you know, they're getting a chance to work through some things, and then mixing in your commands as well. So ideally, you'll be out on a walk, your dog's letting you have a sniff and so forth, and you wanted to work this week on, let's say, drops. You know, you just include that in your loose lead walking. So, you know, your dog's out wandering around having a sniff and so forth. You just put yourself in a position so you can make them do the command and you get them to do a drop. And then you let them free again and let them have a sniff around and then you do it again, you know, a little bit further down through the walk. And you might mix those commands up. So, you know, you're doing drops and then you're doing sits and then you're doing, you know, come, you know, the come command and so forth, but mix it into your walk so it's less structured and a little bit more ad lib. So remember, you know, try not to leave home with the destination in mind. I've just got to keep an eye on her while I'm by the road. Try to, you know, not have a destination in mind. Let your dog have a sniff. Remember, if they're loose lead, if they're on a loose lead, which they should be, they're still not allowed to pull on the lead. They've still got to stay connected to you in some way. All right, enjoy walking with your dogs. That's my thought for the week.